And now, our feature presentation. Get ready for travel and hilarity. Fans, this is Douglas Kenney, founder of Blue Flag Media, CEO and co-owner of it as well. This is an hour-long Christmas special that I really hope y'all will enjoy. I'm documenting the holiday season here in Arizona as well as my home state of Colorado. I'm going to be documenting my adventures during the holiday season, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's recap the year of 2017, which was a magnificent year. First, we had a lot of laughs. I'm about to pull a practical joke on Harrison. I'm going to put laxatives in his milk. Here's Arnold Schwarzenegger finding an onion ring in his fries. What is this? I did not want an onion ring, I wanted fries.
Their survival. They used every part of them. The meat for food, and the hides for clothing and shelter. Native Americans, bison, gift for the Great Spirit. The great herds of bison disappeared with white man's resurrection.
Or maybe not.
So what are we looking at?
Then on February 20th, as a race fan, I took a trip that most race fans love, a trip to the Roger Penske Racing Museum in Scottsdale, Arizona. Of trivial note, Roger Penske, one of the most famous race team owners in racing history, was born on February 20th, so it was a special day for him in the museum. In 2017, I was a race fan who was returning to the sport after taking a sabbatical in 2016. So it felt good to finally get a sense of racing back into me, and ever since I've returned, I've been a huge racing enthusiast, which feels good. It's my sport. Then in April of 2017, me, Jamie Snook, and my Aunt Neola Bai, we crossed the border to California, where we went to Carlsbad to visit some relatives. And while I documented the trip for my second feature film, Travel Factory, The Carlsbad Experience, and that was a hell of a time. Then on May 26th, I got my first front row photo autograph, where I got all the signatures of the 1977 Indianapolis 500 front row, consisting of Tom Sneva, the pole sitter, and then the Unser brothers, Bobby and Al. I was thrilled to have gotten that completed. Then, in June of 2017, I went to Colorado and raced some go-karts. While I was in Colorado for 10 days, my mother, Jamie Snook, took an experience of a lifetime when she went to Ecuador to help others in need. A couple years ago, an earthquake struck Ecuador, so Mom was helping them recover, helping others medically, and I even went forth as to donating a couple NASCAR caps that I don't use that much anymore, so I donated those caps to them as gifts, which was pretty good, and it felt really good to help in the mission that Mom went on. Then on July 2nd, I went to A Good Man's Inc. in Santan Valley and got my second tattoo, which was an American buffalo with a moon and mountains inside of it. The tattoo suits me well because I love the American buffalo growing up, and I'm from the jolly old mountains of Colorado. Then we came to the Halloween era, which quickly spread out around the stores in the Florence and Phoenix area. As you can tell through all these Halloween decorations at a Goodwill, Halloween was one of the biggest holidays of the year, and there were a lot of decorations for it in stores around the Phoenix area. And on October 1st of 2017, it was one of the most tragic days of American history when this deranged lunatic went to Las Vegas inside of a hotel and shot at a crowd that was attending a concert. And it was located at the Las Vegas Strip, and the gunman was later caught and found, but by then he had killed himself. It was the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history as of now, and our condolences go out to the families of the victims as well as to the family of the perpetrator, because they're going through a real rough time knowing that they'd never see their loved ones again, or that they're connected to such a tragedy. And it was a very tragic day for America. Hopefully we've all learned something from the whole thing so that it doesn't happen again. And may this be a lesson to all future gunmen that are thinking about doing it. And it's just to not do it, because you're going to get caught eventually. Then on October 5th, I got my second front row autograph for the year, which was the 1969 Indy 500 front row, consisting of pole sitter A.J. Foyt, and then Mario Andretti and Bobby Unser. Andretti won the race after leading 116 laps of the 200 laps that day, and it was his first and only Indianapolis 500. Ever since '69, his luck at Indianapolis has been terrible, and it's passed on to Michael Andretti, who never won the race despite coming close, and it came to a stunning last lap pass of Marco back in 2006. Ever since '69, the Andretti name hasn't been in victory lane as a driver ever since. Then on October 7th, I went to a relative's wedding, which was the first wedding I've attended. It was very beautiful and I had a lot of fun. It was certainly one of the nights of the year for me. Then on the week of October 19th, I went to Colorado to visit friends and family, and I saw some really interesting things while I was there, such as an Indian sculpture in Loveland named Red Man, as well as the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, which had a lot of exhibits such as wildlife and gems and minerals and dinosaur bones and outer space studies. It was really fun. I had a splendid time. As I've said before, my favorite animal growing up was the American buffalo, as you can see by these videos, including the video of me comparing it with my tattoo.
No, I'm not gonna thank this stupid skeleton.
Come on, thank Mr. Skeletal.
I'm not gonna thank Mr. Skeleton. This meme is dead.
No, it is not. Thank him while you have a chance.
This guy is not, shouldn't even be a meme.
Come on, he is. You have to thank Mr. Skeletal, buddy.
I'm gonna make him hit himself. Why are you hitting yourself, Mr. Skeleton? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Thank him now.
Then on November 12th of last year, I took a trip that most racing enthusiasts like me love to take when I went to PIR to watch the Can-Am 500, the next to last race of the NASCAR season for 2017. And it was fun. It was really fun. As y'all can see through the image, a couple years ago at PIR, I met the guy that I consider to be my childhood idol, Jamie McMurray, who gave me a signed McDonald's cap. McDonald's is his racing sponsor, and he's won the Daytona 500, the Brickyard 400, and the Bank of America 500 twice, and he's also won at Talladega as well. He's a great race driver and a very nice guy. He sure took care of me in 2015, and I consider it to be the best day of my life as a racing fan. The race had a lot of surprises during pre-race ceremonies. I went onto the pit lane and I met several pit crews, but most importantly, I met 1990 Daytona 500 champion Derrike Cope. He was in the pit stall of his new race team, Starcom Racing, and I encountered him by chance And I spoke to him, and I even got a picture with him, which meant a lot to me. Drum roll, please. So I met Derrike Cope, the 1990 Daytona 500 champion, at the race. It was real nice. He was a very nice guy. And I asked him about his Daytona 500 win.
Tell me about your Daytona 500 win.
And he had an answer for us right away.
Well, I mean, obviously, come down to the last lap, and we were, a few car lengths back, and went into turn 3, and I saw Dale turn sideways, much as you would see the Days of Thunder picture when the car turned sideways, before the big wreck.
Yeah.
And he just turned sideways, and I stayed in the throttle to drive right up to him, and his car wiggled and moved up as he turned to the right, and I went by, and I knew then that we had won the race because I knew the Bonnie and Ellie didn't have anything for us. So
nice,
great day.
How does it feel to win with the 10?
Well, I mean, the 10 was, a number that I started racing with, so it was great to really, when I started racing, to be able to come through and in 10 years, in a 10-year span from when I started racing, to win the Daytona 500 with the number 10. So it really was kind of like a dream come true.
Yeah.
While on pit lane, I met the number 33 team, which is sponsored by Hulu. The team is known as Circle Sport with the Motorsports Group. And I met their pit crews, and they were real nice to me. One of them was super hilarious. He had a toy water pistol that he was playing with, and during our photo shoot, he was playing and aiming his pistol at me, and the other guys told him, "Put the damn water pistol away, dude. Take a picture like a grown-up," and he refused. It was super hilarious. That was the year of 2017 for me and my family, and based on my accomplishments this year, I'd rate it as a 9 out of 10. I would have given it one more point, but I had a couple domestic problems this year with my family that I wish I could take back, but there's always next year, and I'm starting new next year. Hopefully, I'll get a 10 out of 10 rating on my year. The moment of the year had to be when I met race driver Derrike Cope at PIR. As a race fan, that meant the world to me. So, let's get started with the holiday season, shall we?
Hi, Dad. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That's right, Siri. It is Christmas. And there's nothing like a good old-fashioned Christmas in Arizona as well as Colorado. It's the best time of year. As y'all can see, on my laptop there's already some Christmas decorations. It's the best time of year, don't you think?
This holiday, it's the biggest season of Fixer Upper. I think we just go bigger.
Christmas is finally coming. I love it. Seems like Christmas starts early every year.
November 21st at 9 on HGTV.
Happy holidays.
Well, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and I've decided to start off the holiday season with the good old-fashioned Christmas film, Christmas with the Cranks.
Did I tell you I'm bringing dessert for the art lunch tomorrow, and I just need a couple things to check. Oh, here's a slash right here. I need white chocolate and pistachios.
Didn't bring the umbrella.
I need that stuff from Chips.
I didn't bring the umbrella.
Well, I still need it.
It's gonna have to wait.
Okay, look, you stay in the car, and I'll get...
I'll go. I'll go. Look, it's just sprinkles.
Listen, don't forget Dixon's white chocolate, 1-pound bar, and March Brothers pistachios.
Over there. I tried it.
What? You didn't get the white chocolate.
Let me have it.
Did you talk to Rex?
Who's Rex?
The butcher.
As odd as it sounds, I didn't think of asking the butcher where the chocolate was. But I will. I'll go talk to Rex right now. Maybe he'll wonder why I'm all wet. You sure you don't need it? Hey, buddy, can I get one of those? Oh, sure. Thanks.
So I got a new Christmas app onto my phone, my cell phone, and it simulates the experiences of Christmas shopping. and it's called the Christmas Shopping Experience. Now let's see what we can do to play with it. Now I'm looking for a parking spot. I've been looking for a frickin' parking spot for 3 whole hours. Ugh. Well, I guess that's part of the experience. Going on a walk with my brother, Harrison Kenney. So here's what I've amassed for Dad this Christmas season. A bunch of NASCAR baseball caps. He's a cap collector, so I think he'll like them. So, I'm on my way to Kingman with my mother, Jamie Snook. And this is a nice way to start the holidays. It looks like a nice trip out of town. Subway right now with my mother, Jamie Snook, and we're having some sandwiches, and they were delicious. Tonight I got a picture of a sunset, and I've decided on the spot to turn it into a Christmas gift for my grandma. And you'll see what I'm about to do in a minute. So here is what I'm getting her. It's a canvas 8x8 with my picture on it. We're on our way back home from Kingman, and I had a fun time. It was very fun. Got some unbaked cookie dough for my mom. The blender.
That light right there, that's Ocotillo. Okay. So take a right there, and it'll take you down to Ellsworth. Okay. And then you can get to it yourself. All right. Okay.
I too am also preparing for Christmas. Unbaked cookie dough. So I'm going to be getting him some hilarious t-shirts with funny photos on them. Here's photo 1. And here's photo 2. And here's the best one of all of them. Photo 3. And here's photo 4. It'll be great. Okay, so I'm also next to those t-shirts. I'm gonna get him a t-shirt that's actually good, a real one for his real gift. Has this photo on it. This photo, which was taken back in 2009, it's gonna be the only good thing he gets this year. So let's go to Custom Ink, which I'm at. Design Lab. Okay. Let's see, add art. Let's see. There we go. Now let's change the color to I'll say red because he's wearing a red shirt. Okay, now save and send. So next one. Next one. Let's say the color is black just because, you know. Oh wait, that's not black. That's green. There we go. Now save and So next, we go. Alright, so let's change the color to, let's say that one. So next one. Okay. So change the color. Let's say to orange, light orange. Now here is his most special gift of all. This is his real one. He'll like the best of that. Me and him at little age. Now let's say purple. Now let's say, there we go. Yeah. The lavender glow of love. It lights him up. I decided right before I purchased the stuff to add one more shirt to his gift. Here's the photo I'm using. That one's hilarious. Alright, so let's go to Custom Ink. Design Lab. Upload. This is gonna be frickin' hilarious. Perfect. Now, item, color. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's perfect. I'll save that. Save and send. So I'm designing my cousin Jordan's Christmas gift, and I think he's gonna laugh at it. Alright, so I'm designing Jordan's Christmas gift. Let's create a new one. Alright, so here's a paint, a photo, a drawing of her, my mistake, a drawing of her. Not a photo, a drawing that I did of her, his ex-wife. And let's write something out. This biatch got a pink shirt on. This biatch got a pink shirt on. Let's write that. Now, the arrow. There we go. Now let's screenshot it. Okay, don't save. That's enough. Now let's see. Custom ink. Let's design it. Design lab. Right. Okay, upload that to the t-shirt. Show the white in my image. Now let's scroll on it a bit. Now let's change the color. Orange, I'll say. No, that's too orange. Let's just do that orange. That still looks better. Okay. So this biatch got a pink shirt on. It's his ex-wife. Okay, so here's what I've purchased Jordan, my cousin. I purchased a t-shirt for him with the drawing of his ex-wife. And he's gonna laugh his head off because this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, so I'm adding something to Harrison's gift. Earlier this year, Harrison did something really funny. He went onto my computer with me to look up some British music, and what happened was Harrison was typing on my laptop and he tried to say God save the Queen, but he ended up typing God save the queef. To mess with him, I'm gonna get him a t-shirt that says exactly that. Okay, so here's the photo. May God save the queef. Harrison on July 14th, 2017. Okay, customing. Show the white in my image. Now let's change color from white to royal blue. Let's see how that turns out. Perfect. I'm gonna save. Due to copyright concerns, I had to make changes to this. So here's the final copy. Okay, so the website said they were going to update the design because it didn't show the full flag, which should be pretty good. I'm glad they did because it would have looked terrible, I think, if they printed it the way it was. Okay, so here's what I've gotten my dad for part 1 of his Christmas gift. A Jimmy Spencer number 7 NASCAR cap. He's a race fan like me, so he'll like it.
Yeah. Everybody feeling depressed and stuff, man.
Meet Aunt Denise and my mother, Jamie Snook. They are Christian and love avocados. Okay. So this is what I'm getting my Aunt Niecy and my mother. They are both best friends and they Snapchat each other a lot. As a surprise for both of them, I'm gonna get each of them this t-shirt. I'm a nun who loves guacamole, and they shall not know that I'm getting the other the t-shirt. And that they're getting the same thing. They shall not know that. It's gonna be a surprise for them. Okay, so here's what I got my dad. It finally came in the mail today. A number 7 Serious Jimmy Spencer cap from 2003. back when Jimmy Spencer drove for ultra racing. My dad loves caps, so he's gonna love it.
Okay, so here is what I'm getting my dad for Christmas as another part of his Christmas gift. A number 7 Robbie Gordon Jim Beam Racing baseball cap. He loves racing like me, so I think he'll like it.
How about a special treat right now that I've developed for y'all? It's time for the Comedy 13, which was shot a while back.